Here, in the heart of the African savanna, a magnificent lion stands atop a sun-drenched rock. Its golden mane flows in the breeze, a symbol of power and majesty. You probably think being a lion is awesome, right? I mean, you're the king of the jungle, powerful, majestic. But hold on a second, our seemingly regal lion attempts a mighty leap onto a nearby log, only to misjudge the distance and tumble headfirst into a thorny bush. Being a lion is actually a nightmare. Let's break down why being a lion sucks. First of all, lions are basically just big, lazy cats. They spend most of their time lounging around, conserving energy. They sleep up to 20 hours a day. That's almost the entire day spent in dreamland. Sounds like the perfect life, right? But here's the catch. It's not all about being lazy. Who actually hunts for food? The lionesses. They are the real heroes of the pride. The males mostly just sit around and wait for dinner to be served. They rely heavily on the females. Observe as this pride of lionesses work tirelessly, coordinating their movements to bring down a zebra twice their size. It's a team effort. The male? Well, he's still napping under that acacia tree, completely oblivious to the hard work going on around him. And when the feast is finally ready, he'll be the first one to dig in, claiming the best cuts of meat without a shred of gratitude. It's a royal feast for him. Life as a king indeed. But remember, behind every lazy king there's a hard-working queen. Think you're safe once you become the leader of a pride? Haha, nope. Other males are constantly looking to take your spot. If a stronger lion comes along, he'll either kick you out, or kill you. It's a never-ending game of territorial chess, fraught with danger. See that young male lion, muscles rippling beneath his dark mane? He's eyeing up our resident leader. The older lion senses the challenge, his once confident roar now tinged with a hint of nervousness. One wrong move, one moment of weakness, and his reign will be over. And that's not even the worst part. The real nightmare begins when a new male lion takes over the pride. If a new male takes over, he, gets rid of all the cubs from the previous leader. Yeah, nature is brutal. This act, known as infanticide, is a harsh strategy to bring the lionesses back into heat, ensuring the new male can sire his own offspring. Imagine the terror of these young cubs, their playful days abruptly shattered by the arrival of this new, hostile force. Their world, once filled with games and exploration, is now dominated by fear and uncertainty. They huddle together for safety, their mothers desperately trying to shield them, but their efforts are often in vain. The lionesses, despite their fierce protective instincts, are often powerless against the new male's aggression. The new male, driven by instinct to ensure his own bloodline thrives, shows no mercy. His actions, though cruel, are a natural part of the survival strategy in the wild. It's a heart-wrenching scene, a stark reminder of the cruelty that sometimes reigns in the animal kingdom. The struggle for survival often brings out the most brutal aspects of nature, leaving us to ponder the delicate balance of life and death in the wild. Chapter 4, the main event, and it's not pretty. And then there's the mane. Sure, it looks majestic, but imagine living in scorching heat with a giant fur coat you can never take off. The sun beats down relentlessly, and there's no escape from the sweltering temperatures. It's like wearing a heavy winter coat in the middle of a desert. Oh, and let's not forget, fleas, ticks, and all sorts of nasty bugs love to live in there. These tiny pests make their home in the thick fur, causing constant irritation and discomfort. It's a never-ending battle against these unwelcome guests. It's like having a perpetually itchy rug glued to your head. The poor lions are always scratching and shaking, trying to find some relief from the incessant itching. Our cameras have captured some truly cringeworthy moments of lions contorting themselves into all sorts of positions, desperately trying to scratch that unreachable itch. It's almost like watching a bizarre dance as they twist and turn in their quest for relief. And the smell? Let's just say it's enough to make a rhino faint. The combination of sweat, dirt, and the natural oils in their fur creates a potent odor that can be overwhelming. It's a tough life for these majestic creatures. Chapter 5. Betrayal wears a feline face, and if you think other males are your only problem, think again. Sometimes the lionesses just decide they don't need you anymore and kick you out. Yep, even the ladies will turn on you. 1 minute, you're the king, lounging majestically while your pride brings you food. The next, you're being chased away by a coalition of fed-up females, your roars of protest drowned out by their angry growls. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. A walk of shame. And so, our once mighty lion is left alone, stripped of his pride, his territory, and his dignity. He walks into the sunset, a figure of defeat against the vast savanna. The life of a lion is not the glamorous fairy tale we often imagine. It's a relentless cycle of battles won and lost, of fleeting power and constant struggle. Outro not so easy being king. So yeah, being a lion isn't just about roaring and looking cool, it's a life of constant battles, competition, and even betrayal. Now imagine if humans lived by the same rules. Yikes, be grateful for your air conditioning, your bug spray, and the fact that you don't have to fight your neighbor for the right to exist. And next time you see a lion at the zoo, spare a thought for the challenges it faces, even in captivity.